Uh-oh. She's climbing now. Kira. It is June 8th, 2019. And last time you saw us, we were in New Orleans. Now we are in Charleston. We went around Florida, we stopped in Key West for a week, then we went to Miami basically, and then on the outside to West Palm Beach, and then through the ICW to Fort Pierce, and then we went on the outside and sailed all the way up to Charleston. And so we've been here for 2 weeks, and now we're headed north because our insurance wants us to be north of the 36th latitude line by June 15th. So we only have a little bit of time left. Hurricane season is upon us. We don't really know what marina we're going to, but we need to find one, we think in Maryland maybe, so that we can work on the boat all summer. And we're gonna do a lot of refit videos. He's gonna build the bathroom some more. We might do some new rigging, and then we need more solar panels, and then Ryan wants to make a solar arch, I think it's called, for the solar panels. And then we need some satellite internet of some sort so he can work.
Probably some engine work to do too.
Always engine work. And that's the update. We're trying to head and stop in the Outer Banks, like Ocracoke, because I've never been there. Charleston's fun, so that's why we always stop here. It's just really hot, so gotta get out of here. On the way from New Orleans to Key West, we did stop somewhere interesting in Crystal River. We wanted to snorkel the Three Sisters Spring or something. There's supposed to be manatees, but it's not really manatee season, so we didn't really see any in the spring. But we did see one outside of the water, outside of the spring. But it's pretty cool to see, like, swim through clear water, and I'll show you a little bit of footage. But we didn't make a video of it because we didn't see any manatees. Oh well, it's cool to see anyway. We stopped in Carabel for a couple of days because the winds weren't right. We saw the smallest jail. So those are the interesting things we did on that side on the way down to Key West. And then in the Keys, we snorkeled a little bit. Big colorful fish, lots of them, on the way to Miami. Here, what are you doing? Yeah? Hey, just walking around the table. So Ryan worked on baby gates in Charleston. This is what he did. Good baby. And that's how we're containing the baby.
There are horseflies, and we don't have an enclosure, so I bought off Amazon a mosquito net for a king-size bed, and I'm going to drape it over the cockpit here. We're also waiting for a bridge that we timed it unfortunately poorly, so we have to wait about 40 minutes. So
near Sullivan's Island.
Yeah, when this happens, we just drop the hook, and we're like a mile from the bridge, so no point in just messing around idling against the current.
You're trapped. You gotta stay in there. Still waiting for that bridge.
The guy told us we needed to hurry because we're at anchor to make it to the bridge, and we were already underway. And we're like, yeah, we'll get there. It's like, you gotta be here at noon or I won't open. We get here well before noon, and it's 12:05 and he still hasn't even opened yet.
Uh-oh. She's climbing now. Kira. Ooh, ooh. Why you do that? Yeah. Now we gotta figure something else out. I put a cushion.
Charleston City Marina, let's switch to 6A caps.
You're putting the jib up?
Put a bit of the jib up so we can, with a little bit of the jib up, we can get an extra half knot of speed out of it. But if we don't put the whole thing out, we can still see under it pretty okay. Put the whole thing out, we'll get more speed, but we can't see under it. In the ICW, that's dangerous. right here.
Hopefully.
As of right now, this is our version 1.0 prototype of the mosquito net. Eventually we'll probably upgrade it all the way to an actual enclosure. But how's it working, Jessica?
Good. Haven't gotten bit. Just listening to a podcast.
I've just stepped outside here and they're already swarming around me outside of the net. So it's time to go back in.
It's really pretty out here. This is the South Carolina ICW.
So the bugs today have been particularly bad. They were swarming to the point to where we probably had 30 horseflies just trying to get at me at one point in time. It looked like a cartoon almost. But it worked really, really well, the net. It doesn't look very fancy, but this is the first prototype. We'll iterate on it from there and make it better. It was a resounding success, and for like 20 bucks on Amazon, if you don't have an enclosure, I highly recommend getting one of these mosquito nets for a king size bed. We'll put a link to the one that we got down below. It seems to be working pretty well. It's not small enough for no-see-ums, so no-see-ums can still get through this, I think. We'll test it when we test it. So it's an alligator right there. Too far, it looks small from here, but it's a good 6-footer. You can see the rain line. I don't think we're gonna get the anchor down before the rain hits us.
Yay. Yeah, we've been seeing lightning and hearing thunder from over there in the ocean. Good thing we took the ICW.
We got a weather alert earlier just inland. There was a storm with 60-knot winds and quarter-size hail. So the weather today is definitely unpredictable.
And that's why we went on the inside. Even though it's annoying.
So we dropped hook anchorage early because you can see the storms behind us. And there's lots of lightning and we're gonna get wet here soon. So hook is dropped, day is done. We're further north, further away from the hurricane area. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.